Hey guys, my name is Danny Ferguson, and I am extremely excited to be taking part in the Add One Language Challenge. A little bit about myself. So I was born and raised in Toledo, Ohio, but I've been living in Austria now for going on 4 years, actually. I'm a graduate student at Karl Franz Universität in Graz, where I study linguistics. But in short, I've always been fascinated by foreign languages. Unfortunately, my first exposure to a foreign language was at 14, high school age, which is quite typical. However, my study of German proved to be the catalyst which started my entire language learning journey. As a foreign language lover with a background in linguistics, I attended the first ever polyglot conference last May, where I had the wonderful opportunity of meeting monolinguals, bilinguals, multilinguals, polyglots, and even hyperpolyglots, who all share the same enthusiasm for language learning and the same will and desire to encourage others to learn foreign languages. It was absolutely fantastic putting faces to screen names that I had seen in community and meeting such an open, vibrant, diverse community of language learners. So naturally, after listening to Brian's idea of a group language challenge, I knew that I wanted to be in on it. Quite simply. So that being said, I wholeheartedly agree that establishing a language learning time and routine is absolutely crucial to the language learning process. And therefore, I wanted to join the Plus One Language Challenge to share my struggles of maintaining a routine, learn more about how other people tackle language learning, and most importantly, continue to deepen my knowledge of the human experience, which is kind of what language learning is all about for me. But the languages I would like to take on are Serbian and French, Esperanto. My current level in Serbian and French, I would estimate at about intermediate, and I just recently started learning Esperanto, quite new. I'm going to begin my challenge on September 17th and end it December 31st with the new year. So I guess at the end of the challenge, I want to be able to achieve an active working basic vocabulary in all three languages. In particular with Serbian and French, I want to really increase my vocabulary and idiomatic expressions. And with Serbian, I want to really get down to the differences between Serbian, Bosnian, and Croatian. What makes each dialect specific, if there's certain words, certain collocations, etc. amongst all three of them. And Esperanto, since I'm just learning, I just would love to be able to build an active basic vocabulary like I said before. And so I guess the cool project would be making a video with a native speaker and being able to talk about topics that aren't necessarily of personal interest to me, but being able to talk about a wide range of topics. So my game plan is simply spending 2 hours every single day with languages. So with three languages, that's 40 minutes each. And the materials I plan to use for Serbian and French, I already have a lot of them. Materials I've used in the past have been Asamil, Teach Yourself. But this time I'm actually going to incorporate a new approach, and I'm going to use Susanna's approach of learning language through music. It's going to be the first time that I've really done that. I'm going to follow how she suggests learning languages through texts and songs and looking at structures and the idiomatic portions of lyrics. And so we're going to see how that goes. And with Esperanto, it's going to be simply the resources that I find online. There's a lot of resources that I can find online and a lot of people that I can find within the Esperanto community to communicate with. So that should not be a problem. An important rule for myself is simply doing something with all three languages on a daily basis. So not only during study hours, but also making more of an effort during the day to fill in the dead space. I don't want to just study these languages. I want to make them as much as possible a part of my life and part of my daily routine. So with Serbian and French, with French in particular, I've just moved to Paris and I'll be here for a semester, so I have plenty of input and interaction with Parisians. Serbian as well, there is a small Serbian community who lives here in Paris, but also I can use italki or another, I can Skype with some friends of mine. I have friends back home, back in Serbia. And yeah, and with Esperanto, same deal. So just either listening to music, talking, having real life interactions with people, or using Skype or italki or something along those lines. And I would estimate that I'm probably going to be able to have time to upload a video about once every 2 weeks, but I am going to start a blog that I will update every Sunday, either Sunday morning or Sunday evening, so that you can follow my progress and critique how I'm approaching certain task, or also with the blog, I would really appreciate, because I will probably be writing things that I've experienced, new expressions, new phrases, just constructive criticism. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So like I said, I am so stoked about this whole entire challenge, and I can't wait to see everybody's results, and follow your progress, and to help you where I can help you, and for you to help me where I need help. So this is my YouTube debut, and I am very much looking forward to all of the rewards and challenges of this project. And I just want to wish all of the other Add One Language challengers the best of luck. And quite simply, let's get some language learning started.